Wow, this place is fancy. I'm kind of surprised they let us in. Babe, I wish you told me I would have dressed up more. Is that a mariachi band? This isn't even a Mexican restaurant. Oh no. They're coming over here. Why are they coming over here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I am gonna need you to get up off your knee. No, don't freak out. It's okay, I just wasn't expecting this. You really went all out. Got the whole restaurant involved. And a band? Babe. Hi. Is there any way we could get you to stop staring at us? Maybe. No? Okay, honey. We need to talk about this. Yes, here. I mean, we might as well, right? I don't fit in a cab and our house is like a 30-minute walk. I don't know if you know this, but I get stared at a lot. If you're really, interested in marrying me, you're gonna have to get comfortable with that. No, it's fine. I'm used to it. I have thick skin. Get it? Because of the exo. You get it. Now, I saw your smile. Dad jokes are your weakness. Well, okay, so sit down. Jeez. By the looks of this place, I'm guessing you dropped at least half a week's salary on the dinner you just ordered for us. The least we can do is eat it, right? Besides, you haven't eaten anything all day, and that's weird for a human. I thought you were just saving up for tonight, but now I'm guessing you were nervous, so come on, let's talk. No, this is not the we need to talk. I love you. I really love you, okay? I'm not breaking up with you. Put that idea out of your head. But, honey, you really need to think long and hard before you ask to marry me. Well, let me finish. You know how awkward you feel right now? You're gonna have to introduce me to your whole extended family, all your friends, people at work, as your wife. And all those people are gonna look at you differently for marrying an 8-foot-tall praying mantis lady. You know? Did you know that I had to hire a lawyer just to get the apartment we're living in right now because no one wanted to rent to me? Can you handle that? I mean, you have me schedule your appointments because talking on the phone scares you. Not that that bothers me, I think it's cute. But, I mean, I would also like to remind you that I'm gonna be lucky to make it to 50. If we have kids, you might outlive them. Your son might grow up and get eaten. Which brings up another point. I am a modern girl and I would never hurt you, but there are people I love who you will have to be nice to that expect me to eat you. And that's not a euphemism. Why would you want to marry me? The only thing I've got going for me is that you got a weird kink. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining. You're kind, and you listen to me, and you hold me like you're not scared of me. And you make me hungry, which is not a normal sign of emotion that you should have to deal with. But babe, I can't be that selfish. You can do so much better than me. Even if you're not into humans, you could have a Neko or a Lamia. Hell, even a dragon girl would be lucky to date you. I know you love me. I just don't know why you love me. No, you've never been ashamed of me in public or with your friends, and I love you for that. I remember when we first started dating and we went to hang out with some of your friends for the first time, I was so nervous. And you said, "Hey guys, this is my girlfriend," and then you did that stupid eyebrow wiggle, like, are you jealous? You're such a dork. It made me feel like you were proud to be dating me. I suppose you are already introducing me to everyone as your girlfriend. Wife wouldn't be that much different. Are you really sure you want to do this? Really? All right, yeah. Well, let's get married. No. Don't you dare call that band back out here. If you really want to celebrate, you can order another course. I am starving.
All right, Q&A time. Sorry about the quality, I'm a little under the weather. And there's the cat. Genres and vibes that I look for. I prefer funny stuff and wholesome. I feel like I'm more suited to that. I mean, in real life, I'm just this total goofball idiot. Like, I can act like a sultry, seductive lady, but I don't know. I just want to have fun with it. Stuff that I'm excited for. Pretty much the way I consume things is it's out, and I enjoy the hell out of it, and I can't wait for the new season to come out. And then I forget that I'm waiting for it, and then 2 more seasons come out, and I'm like, holy shit, now I have more stuff to binge. But like, no, in general, I don't anticipate things. I let my whole life come as a surprise. World of Darkness. Know of it, have not yet experienced it. Sounds cool though, maybe sometime. How long does it take for a video? Usually about half an hour to record, although it depends on the length of the script. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And then the actual editing process takes like ass long. I have trouble focusing for long periods, so I'll go through a minute or 2 of audio and then like, wonder what's going on YouTube. Wasn't I in the middle of reading something? I really want to learn a new song. So I wander over and do something else, and then I remember, oh, right, I was working. I gotta get back to that. So, yeah, it usually takes a couple of days. You know, I want to be productive. Very often not. Remastering an audio, I have definitely considered it. Some of my early stuff, the sound quality is not great, and also I've just learned a lot about acting. I mean, I've definitely improved, and I could do better. And I've also learned a lot about sound design. So yeah, I probably will remaster some of the early ones. Video games. Yes, I love gaming. I don't really have time for it these days, but I super enjoy a lot of RPGs and like... Hi, kitty. I love Fallout and Dragon Age and that one... I'm drawing a blank. What was the title? I'm not good with titles. Ah, God, there's a cat on my head! You? Why? Why? Why do you jump on my head? Anyway, I also like puzzle games. I'm really good at Tetris. Cat. Favorite character to voice? The kind of ditzy yanderes are my favorite, I think. The ones who are very, very silly, but also kind of unhinged. It's just so much fun to play. But I also like doing, like, unusual character types that don't get as much attention. But basically, I like anything where I can go big and over the top and just have a lot of fun with it. I am so not cut out for actual ASMR, but role-playing is so fun. Favorite book? Oh no, I only gave myself 5 minutes for this. Okay, so I really love the Foreigner series by C.J. Cherryh. Actually, C.J. Cherryh is my favorite author. I love everything she's ever written, but the Foreigner series is my favorite of all the many things that she's written. She has written so many books. She is so prolific. She's so talented. She's so smart. I want to be just like her when I grow up. I'm never going to grow up. It's science fiction. It's like First Contact. Well, not exactly. It's like alien contact story, and it's all about the culture clash caused by mistranslations because languages don't add up, and there's no similar cultural background between these two completely disparate species, and I love linguistics. It's kind of my passion. And also there's just so much world building. I love world building. I love science fiction that is heavy on world building and like psychology and anthropology and history. Like, these are generally fields that don't inform hard sci-fi, but they really should. I love how her academic background informs her writing. She has studied so many different fields, and It's just really cool. Musical instruments. I play 5 instruments, none of them well. I love music. Cat! Stop! If I were a pastry, I would be that thing that, it's called a chocolate croissant, but it's not crescent-shaped. So I don't think croissant is actually the right word, but it's flat and it's full of chocolate. And I'm flat and full of chocolate, so that's me, I guess. That didn't make any damn sense at all. My happy place is the Gulf of Mexico. The beach in Florida, where my grandparents lived. I was talking to a friend who is also from Florida, and she was talking about how the beaches in other places are so beautiful, and, isn't it awful that we both spent our summers wading through the Gulf? And, no, it's not awful. I love it. Anyway, water is very peaceful for me. Also mountains. I love mountains. And the desert. I love the desert. My favorite word in the English language is sycamore. I do not know. I will look it up and get back to you. Wendy's! I really honestly appreciate that you think I deserve recognition. I am not very good at seeking recognition. I have a tendency to fade into the background and I do stuff that I don't want anyone to notice. When I was a little kid, I would spend the weekends with my great aunt and I would clean up her house. I would do little chores like dusting, but I would pretend I hadn't done it. And I would tell her, oh, the fairies must have come and dusted your lamp or made your bed. Or the fairies put all my dishes in the sink. 'Cause I wanted to do stuff, but I didn't want to get praised for it. I don't know why that was. But anyway, thank you for thinking that I deserve recognition. I think I don't necessarily have the biggest audience because I kind of do some niche stuff. I do stuff that some people really enjoy, but not necessarily stuff that lots of people would be into. I don't know. We have fun with it. And I'm glad to have all of you here. All of you who are, super dedicated and so nice. I am such a night owl. I would be asleep right now if I had that option. Eyes. Well, there's this one script I wanted to do about a biblically accurate angel. Figured maybe I'd make her the one with the rings with all the eyes on them. Actually, the only reason I haven't done that script is because I don't know what kind of thumbnail to do. And, animatic? Yeah, that would be cool. My dream was always to be a writer. I, as a child, wanted to write for the Star Wars EU, which is no longer even a thing, so never mind about that. But I always kind of figured I'd write sci-fi and fantasy novels, which hasn't come to anything yet. Then in high school I got into filmmaking. I even actually went to film school. Not that I'm doing anything with that either. And I have made a few movies. I wrote and directed a few. Horror mostly. A little bit of sci-fi. Nothing that was released. Although I did get to work on a couple of actual professional productions, which was great. I'm doing better this week than I was before. Thank you for asking. And when it comes to cheering me up, you always do. All of you do. Whether you come here to talk about nerd stuff or make goofy puns or just say anything, really. I appreciate it. You all make me very happy. Even when I'm super tired and I'm not feeling well and there's a lot going on in real life, I love hearing from you guys. Well, that is the end of my little mini Q&A. See you next time.